Change Ghana continues to campaign heavily on the sugar industry, saying repeatedly that those closed sugar estates are not viable to be reopened. On Tuesday, Mish Kapoor and Prime Ministerial candidate of Change Ghana went a step further, reminding that manual sugarcane harvesting becomes a very difficult job as one ages.
And let's not talk about how dangerous it is. I know of so many people who have chopped themselves by mistake or who developed ailments from being out there for so long and who permanently suffer.
She added that it is definitely not a job that parents often want to pass on to their children.
So why are we fighting to keep an industry open which will die a natural death? Because people are moving away from that kind of work.
Looking at sugar, presidential candidate of the party Robert Badal reasoned that the failure of sugar started a long time ago.
Since the early 90s, the European Union gave grants for the government, the PPP government at that time, to take people out of sugar, to diversify, to move away because of the preferential access was against WTO rules. What they did, they misspent that money. They went more into sugar, $200 million on Skeldon. Now, did not last 6 months or a year. Now it's a white elephant.
Badal said this would then be followed with the closure of 3 estates under the current administration.
They had 3 years to find an investor, and they were investors. But they chose to at last minute, after 3 years, failing to negotiate with investors, they closed those estates and leave all those people on the breadline.
In 2018, President David Granger had stated that the government has earmarked $100 million to provide small loans to redundant workers for entrepreneurial activities, which could open opportunities for employment after leaving the sugar industry. The facility should have been paving the way for the establishment of an Alternative Livelihood Program, ALP, aimed at providing support to the hundreds of redundant employees. Andrew Duncan, HGP Nightly News.